What's up everyone, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a week in life. I'm just gonna vlog this week because there are lots of interesting things that are happening. Specifically on Wednesday. That is the main reason why I'm vlogging, but you know, you just have to wait until Wednesday to figure out what my announcement is. For you that's like only a couple of minutes, but like for me that's 2 whole days. Anyways, I have a midterm at 3 today. I've already had 2 classes. I went to bio this morning, and I also went to my intro to capoeira class, which was fun. And I just got back, took a shower, and like ate lunch before I have to go to CLAS. And then I have a meeting with the RHA advisor because haha, I am the president of my dorm, which that's another announcement. I didn't tell you guys that yet, but I'm sort of going into this test like blind because I did study, but I just don't think like my mind is in a chemistry mood right now. So I'm still making my way through Minor Feelings by Kathy Park Hong, but at least I hit the halfway point now. It's just so hard to read this quarter. I'm just so busy, and whenever I do get downtime, like reading is not really a priority, which I mean I should probably get back to the point where it is. When I'm out and I don't have like my book on me, like Minor Feelings on me, I'm switching between A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I don't remember who the author of that one is. Oh, okay, A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy, and Soft Science by Franny Choi. A Million Kisses is like a romance novel between like a bad boy, good girl, high school, private school, rich kid type of situation, and Soft Science is like a poetry collection. I don't know, it's definitely not something that I normally go for, but because I don't really read that much poetry, but I wanted to read more Asian authors because I am doing like an event for Anna Kappa, and like one of the things each week is that I'm going to be recommending like books by Asian American authors, and I just haven't read that much. Like I thought I read more, but I really haven't. So it's sort of like disproportional for like what I've been reading. So I've been trying to read more. There's themes for each of the weeks. I put like way too much thought into this, but yeah, that's something that I've been trying to do. So if you have like books by Asian American authors, definitely recommend them to me. I honestly need to read more by them. So I'm just gonna get ready and then do my dishes and then go to class. Post midterm, she guessed a lot right, so I think she's gonna do great. I think you also did great because you already know the material.
Yeah.
You also already know the material.
Doesn't mean much for me.
I think that went well. Also, the person next to me, his phone like went off every 5 seconds during that exam. It was quite awkward because I thought it was my phone, but it wasn't my phone. I literally like touched my backpack to make sure that it wasn't my phone, and then I realized I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I was like, it couldn't be my phone, but it had me second guessing.
Wait, do you have your phone on like vibrate on silent?
No.
Then it wouldn't be vibrating anyway.
Yeah, I know. So, but it had me second guessing because I was like, this is suspiciously close to me. But also the guy next to me who had his phone go off, he started off the test. He was like, it's like a great day to fail or something like that.
But it is a great day to fail. It's sunny.
Oh, also it's her birthday.
No,
it's her birthday.
It's her birthday.
Everybody wish Nicole a happy birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday, Nicole.
Oh, happy birthday, Hannah.
She's
Happy birthday, Ethan.
She's abandoning me to go get sushi, which I feel very strongly about that. I unfortunately did not get her anything, but maybe the next time
I didn't get you anything for your birthday.
The next time we go out, I'll just treat her to dinner. Anyways, we're going to Santa Cruz to unbox our prizes that we won for Coachella. So I will see you then.
Thank you. I don't like that.
Okay, so I like low-key forgot to update y'all, like vlog the rest of my day. I had a ballroom dancing class. I went to chem. Well, actually, you saw me after chem. I talked to friends. I got fried chicken. It was disappointing as a reward, but like it was disappointing. My favorite fried chicken place in IV closed down permanently, so I'm feeling betrayed and hurt. Before I go to bed, I'm trying to read another one of the essays in Minor Feelings because it's been taking me a really long time to get through nonfiction books recently. It's really sad, but I'm making this my mission to finish this before the end of the month. I have to still read my book rack for the 12 books thing. That's for my vlog again, but like it's okay, you know what? we'll get through it. But that one's also a romance novel, so I don't think it should take me as long as it's taking me to get through this book, but I really just want to get through it before Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I'm doing something for my dorm, and that includes giving out book recs to like celebrate Asian American Pacific Islander literature, but like I haven't read that much, so I'm trying to get through as many Asian American books as possible before May 1st basically. So I hopefully have passed the hump of like where all my work is, so I'm really just trying to speed run so many books right now, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I honestly think I might be able to get through maybe this book, hopefully this book, the poetry collection that I've been reading, and also maybe I'll read like the Kiss Quotient or something, just to get like some Asian romances under my belt that I can like accurately say that I liked or didn't like. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everyone. I should technically still be asleep because I woke up, I got ready, and then I checked my email and realized my 8 a.m. had been canceled. So, at this point, why am I up? I mean, I do have a lot of things I could do with this time, but like, girl, I'm tired. So my earliest class now is my 11 a.m. Asian Americans, like migrations class. And then after that, I have to just eat lunch and then do office hours from 1 to 3. It's my first time doing office hours because, you know, I'm new to this role as president, but that's something that's required of me to do 2 hours every week. What else am I doing today? Ooh, I have bio CLAS. That is at 4 and it's off campus. And normally I hate biking there because the wind always works against me. It's so bad. But anyways, I have a meeting from 6 to 8, but that meeting doesn't always last the full 2 hours. And then I have a meeting from 8:30 to 10, which normally does last the whole time. But that is today's schedule. If I forget to take you on my day, that's just because I'm bad at vlogging. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. Okay, so I got my lunch. I'm eating a little Subway sandwich, and I have less than an hour before my office hours, which is technically supposed to start, but you know, I'm just gonna eat, watch some anime, and then like maybe send out an email or two before I have to go to office hours. I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do there. We'll figure it out later.
It's not obvious, my friends, they all caught it, saying I end up falling for you. I'm doing my best to hide these feelings, confessing is the last thing that I want to do.
I am biking to my class. It's not too windy today, so hopefully it's not like a horrible leg workout. Basically, I had office hours today. Nobody showed up. I was sitting in the dark. I was gonna be productive, but then I got distracted and I was like listening to Red Velvet's new album in Japanese, which I literally streamed 3 times today. But I did that, and then I sort of fell down the rabbit hole of watching their music videos. Literally, don't hate me, but I've just recently, as in like a development that happened yesterday or Sunday, I've been able to tell the Red Velvet members apart. So I was watching their music videos, and then I got to a video where it was all their music videos. Every time they say the title of the song, the music video changes. Anyways, I'm gonna bike and listen to Red Velvet. Okay, you guys, it's very sad. My AirPods died on my bike ride back, but what is that? I'm getting dinner right now because I have a meeting at 6. It is just a little after 5, so I have like an hour break before I have to go. I'm eating dinner with Nicole and Trisha.
Every emergency.
Do they?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're trying to deduce why there's a fire truck and an ambulance on campus. I do like to be in my vlog.
Yeah.
Hi vlog. Oh, how was your sushi yesterday?
It was good.
Where'd you go?
Sushi for 20 minutes.
My restaurant recommendations are superior. I put in the work. I put in the effort and people reap the benefits. Not me. I didn't even eat the sushi when I went there last time. So I don't even reap the benefits.
Now it just needs you to go there again.
Yeah, we do. Although broke.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, I have to go to my meeting. I have 3.5 hours of meetings ahead of me. So my day should hopefully end, well, my work day should hopefully end at 10. I'm probably gonna go to bed by 11:30 though, hopefully, if everything goes well. That also includes not doing homework. Okay, we are one meeting down. It ended like 20 something minutes early. I have 50 minutes before my next meeting. I'm debating if I should just take a shower now before that meeting. So once that one ends, I can just go straight to bed. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm starting to get a little tired. So yeah.
Keep coming out. I don't think I can stop it now. I wonder if they'll get to you one day. But I'll sing these words I'll never say, 'cause that's the only way for me to say.
And so in essence, in panel 4, what you've done is you've taken the green panel 1 and the red panel 2 and you overlaid them. Okay, so you have the green on them.
Okay, so I got back from my class, took a shower, I changed. If I go to the dining hall right now, I have like 10 minutes to get my food and eat before I need to go to class. So I better run there. But I'm not too hungry because in between bio and my intro capoeira class, I got muffin. I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna save like looking nice for when I come back to my dorm after class. Because there's a little fun event going on later tonight that I have to go to. I'll see you then. Oh, also, update, I started listening to Arsenic and Adobo on audiobook because I haven't been to the library in a while. Honestly, that's on me. I've just been like super busy. I'm around, I think like 35-ish% done. But so far I'm liking it. It reminds me a lot of Dial A for aunties.
But I know I should be moving on, 'cause you won't be here for very long, and there's no way I could ever make you stay. But at least I write this song for you, 'cause I don't know what else I can do, and I'm hoping that for you it's okay.
Potential energy is one example. And there are I have all my ingredients for this chemical reaction to happen, right? I have methane, there's oxygen in the air around us, right? So we have everything we need for this reaction to happen. Just strike a match, right? Give the reaction a spark to get it going, right? You need to give the reaction a spark in order to get it going. Give it a little.
He's going
now,
through so many
to get the reaction
slides.
going, we have to give it a spark.
Just
Give
like
that little
thing on
energy
fire.
that needs to- Let's actually look at the reaction, right? This is fun. I'm actually very excited about this because for 2 years I wasn't able to do this reaction. I couldn't do this demo because, you know, we had like a pandemic or whatever. So, okay, first thing I have to take a couple safety precautions. I will need to put a flame retardant mask on because if this mask lights on fire, it's goodbye. So we don't want that. Maybe some of you might want that, but I don't want that. Okay, then, oh, goggles, also very important. Okay, so just to show, first of all, on like a small scale, right, we do have methane in here, right? This is a flammable substance. I could just take a few of these bubbles in my hand, maybe. I want to get my hand wet a little bit so that nothing bad happens to me. Right, and then just to do a quick sort of small scale demonstration, right? You could just give it a little spark, get the reaction going. Right? And then we see it, right? So we do have a flammable gas trapped inside of these bubbles. Let's put a few more in here. real quick, just to kind of make up for what I just took out. Doesn't happen so quickly as well, right? You get a pretty violent flame. Now, I'll again say here, right, we have all the ingredients we need for the chemical reaction to happen, but we do have to give the reaction a spark. You've got to give it a push to get it started. You give the reaction a spark in order to break the bonds in the CO2 and oxygen. Once you do that, you make the new bonds, heat gets released. So let's do that. You make some new bonds in CO2 and water, quite a bit of heat gets released, and you see a fire like that. I always like getting to just light a big fire in the middle of the lecture hall, right? Put it on the top to capture the gas that's being formed. Now, what do we see happening here? As we make nitrogen gas, the balloon begins to inflate. What do we know about work for that? I don't think this one's going to end well. Oh no. Like 1 in 20 times it bursts, and I think this is going to be one of them. Unfortunately, because it froze on the top, so it's not going to fly off. Maybe, right, because this gets my anxiety going, right? So I'm just going to pop it before it explodes. That way I'm in control.
Let's take a vlog with a camera. Just the photos. I'll just piece together all the photos and then do an overview.
I didn't update my phone.
How do you do a burst?
Like,
No.
Look, so you just like do that and then you just hold it.
Yeah.
What?
That's a video.
What happened?
Software updates. We are not tech savvy.
That's why we're not CS majors.
Yeah, this is why we're not CS majors. I should be a chemistry major, honestly.
No, that's it.
Chemistry. I'm so good at chemistry.
Yeah,
Or
but
at least,
profession though?
or at least I'm so good at doing chemistry. I'm so good at taking chemistry tests.
You really are.
I'm really good at taking chem tests.
I'm scared I'm gonna drop your phone.
I don't want to do it as a profession. Yeah.
I'm just
Why don't you have a pop socket?
What?
A pop socket. So you just do
Oh.
that.
This is too bulky.
Yeah.
What? What's it too bulky?
I
Presses.
No.
You have like
no,
big
because then when
pockets.
you do it, it gets caught on your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Pop sockets get popped. They pop. They pop.
The only downside is when I'm like trying to like, if I want to have a phone holder in my car, I can't really attach it.
No.
No, you can't.
Yeah. That's why not having that on your.
Unless I have a magnetic phone holder. I can put a magnet on the back of this and then I can like.
That's true.
Okay, you guys, I have like an hour before I'm supposed to eat dinner with my friends, and you might be wondering, Hannah, what are you going to? Like, what's so important that you need to look a little cute? Well, I feel like right now would be a great time to announce that I'm gonna be an RA for UCSB next year. The whole point, I don't know where I'm going to be placed, but hopefully tonight I will know where I'm going to be placed as an RA. So that's going to be really fun and exciting. So I am going to put on some makeup. I'm over halfway done with Arsenic and Adobo, and I'm still listening to it. So while I'm getting ready, I'm going to keep listening to it. But yeah, so that's like the big news of this video, I guess. But yeah. RA Pass Down is today. There's so many cute posters and gifts and everything, and it's just like such a cute tradition that's happening right now, and I'm just like really excited for RA Pass Down. So I have an idea of where I think I'm gonna be placed, and I'll tell you where I think I'm gonna be placed. I think I'm gonna be placed in Anacapa, and that's where I'm currently living right now. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Honestly, I'm just really grateful that I got this job, like that I get to be an RA next year. Also, you'll see a lot of hall council members there. Eliza is also going to be an RA, so she'll be there. All my friends. It's going to be a really fun time. Guess who's going to be calling Anacapa home for one more year? Me. So dropping off my stuff. For room placements, I think I either got my RA's room or the PETA floor. I'm good with either, you know. I'm back in Anacapa, and my phone is literally about to die, so I'm probably gonna leave it to charge and just hang out with the group unplugged after this. Hello, you guys. Oh my gosh. So Pass Down just ended. It was super sweet, like super cute. Anacapa's theme was like like, it wasn't really Mario, but like Super Smash Bros. Or like any of the Mario games, you can sort of like choose your character. Like it was one of those, choose your fighter type things. And this is my door deck for next year. Isn't it like the cutest? Oh, let me grab what I got at the event. It came in this like, this cute little box. It's sort of, I feel like this is as close as I'm gonna get to like having the big little things in sororities. Like this is as close as I'm getting to that. But it came with Oreos, a COVID test, our Anna Kappa mask, microwavable popcorn. We have a lot of that. 2 Anna Kappa stickers. Need to figure out where to place these. Fruit snacks, Skittles, and like a bunch of other candy, like a bunch of taffy. There's like, ooh, I haven't had Dum Dum lollipops in so long. Anyways, that's like most of what's in here. And then because there's like a little tradition where the old RA gives the new RA like a survival kit and like a gift. Guys, she really popped off with this. Chloe, if you ever watch this, I love you immensely. I am the new Chloe now. Basically, there's this little note and it's so cute. Like, RA survival kit, a door decoration to welcome you to Anna Kappa, which is her theme is like cactus and succulents and flowers and whatnot. I'm gonna write my name and my pronouns on here. A notebook to jot down important information. And then I also have post-it notes to remind yourself how awesome you are. Guys. Nerds because you are smart and capable. I'm literally gonna start crying. That's not command strips to help you hold it all together. Y'all, you can never go wrong with too many command strips. Floral scents to calm you down in times of stress. Blue tape to help you stick to your instincts when making decisions. We're gonna use a lot of blue tape when I'm an RA. And she also gave me a card and Oreos, and it came in this like really cute little basket. I'm definitely repurposing this. Y'all, I love her so much, and I'm really excited to be staying in Anna Kappa. If you're watching this and you commit to UCSB and you get Anna Kappa, there's a chance that I would be your RA. I don't know how I feel about future residents potentially watching my YouTube videos, but you know what? I'm really excited to be an RA. I really want to get to know all the incoming students, and this just means like super fun. I'm super excited, and I probably have to put all this stuff back together, go shower, and do homework because I have a lot to do for tomorrow. But with that, I'm going to wrap up today, and I'll just see you tomorrow. Guess where we are. It's really not that hard. Yay, the pool. And we're not the only ones here this time.
Oh, yeah.
Quote of the day. What would you do if I came back with all my toes in my hands? That's an interesting quote. How you feeling?
Tired. My arms are noodles.
She did a long distance set while I worked on turns. So, do I have goggles hands? That'd be really awkward if I did. Like, don't look at me. But we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. Going back home, shower, school. I went to my Asian American migration class. I ate lunch. I didn't go grocery shopping this week, which is really weird because I'm not cooking this week because it's just been super busy and like I have not had time to go. What was I gonna say? I finished listening to Arsenic and Adobo. By chapter 40, I sort of like knew who the person was because it's low stakes. Like it's not supposed to like catch you off guard, be like super suspenseful and whatnot. It's pretty low stakes and like comfy. It's not like supposed to scare the shit out of you. But I really liked it. I skipped the recipes for like all the desserts at the end and all the food because one, I'm listening to it on audiobook. Two, while I would love to cook, I can't because this kitchen in this dorm, no. Cooking in dorm kitchens, very limited, and if you want to do something more extravagant, it takes so much time. I will note down that this book has recipes at the end, because when I do get my hands on a kitchen that is bigger and just a little cleaner, you know, like cleanliness, I will be trying the recipes. Y'all can hold me to this, because I've never eaten Filipino food. I don't think I've ever had it. So I definitely want to try it, and like this gives me a reason to, 1, get better at cooking, and 2, eat a cuisine that I've like never tried before. I'm like still on like a little bit of a high from last night because Pass Down was super cute. I'm really excited about like just next year and being an RA and whatnot. I do have some homework that I technically could be doing right now, and I am procrastinating on it, but I was just gonna give myself like a little bit of a break. I just got a I did not almost fall. I just got a COVID test done. I'm going to my biology like tutoring session in Embarcadero Hall in Ivy, and then I have lab today. Heading to lab. Apparently this one is like not short but not long. We'll see how it goes. My dino nuggies. They got dairy-free ice cream. Waffles. She makes hella huge doggy. Okay, so I'm eating for breakfast my blueberry bagel plus some almond butter. I'm gonna eat the last of my cuties while watching Tomorrow. I'm behind and I will catch up now. Hello everybody. I'm going to my Asian American section, and immediately after that I have to go to office hours for ASAM because of events that I'm planning for like Asian American Pacific Islander like Heritage Month. I'm planning stuff for that, so I'm gonna go talk to my Asian American professor to just make sure it's as inclusive as possible, and then I'm representing everybody. Okay, so I was low-key isolating myself, working on my passes for tabling for next month. Now I'm gonna go downstairs, be around people, but still work on that. So productivity queen, you know?